Hello, my beautiful beings. How you all doing today? Well, I hope. So, I have the pre-shuffle here, right? So we have healer. Well, first we had flow with divine timing. Then we had moving, boxed up environmental change, empty shell. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Thought it was the Seven of Pentacles for a minute. Then we have barrier maze, which talks about confusion, but every maze has an exit. So shifting your perspective can reveal a solution. And then we have healer, okay? And then as I kind of like got grounded into the energy and preparing, I started singing the song Loving You by Minnie Riperton, okay? Minnie Riperton. So the lyrics, I'm not gonna sing it, okay? It says, loving you is easy because you're beautiful. Making love with you is all I want to do. Loving you is more than just a dream come true, and everything that I do is out of loving you. La 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 la, la 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 la, do 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 do. No one else can make me feel the colors that you bring. Stay with me while we grow old, and we will live each day in springtime. Because loving you has made my life so beautiful. And every day my life is filled with loving you. Loving you, I see your soul come shining through. And every time that I'm more in love with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, doo 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 doo. Do. No one else can make me feel the colors that you bring. Stay with me while we grow old, and we will live each day in springtime, because loving you has made my life so beautiful, and every day my life is filled with loving you. Loving you, I see your soul come shining through. So what I'm getting with this energy actually is giving like that's a song from divine spirit, most high spirit. I feel like there could be some healing energy going on with this boxed up empty shell. It's like spirit is moving you from a place of unfulfillment to fulfillment, maybe through some confusion, maybe through like a tumultuous situation. And with this Eight of Pentacles here, it's given like this may take some work, right? I feel like the moving is more of like an energy change when it comes to frequency. That's not the deck I wanted to pull. It's given like a vibrational change with that Eight of Pentacles. Is more so of just like some inner work. I feel like self-love, like the more you bring the spirit of love into yourself, the spirit of love in what you do, how you love on yourself in this time is going to allow your energy to shift. Okay, environment change. I do not want all of these. I don't want all of this spirit. But we got consult your bodies with choreograph, slow down, be magnetized. So this choreograph card came out before in another reading. But what I really feel like is divine spirit, pure spirit is saying, pay attention to energy shifts within you. Like slow down enough, be still enough, ground yourself in your body, like connect with your body. I know from personal experiences that your body will talk to you. Like your body will definitely talk to you in the moments of when there's like an energetic thing going on. just from experience. Like when I say like a stomach ache, when something is off, or like a headache, when somebody is trying to like figure out what your thoughts are. Like I feel like this is what like consult with your body's wisdom, but I think this is more so just tuning into your body so that you can understand what's going on energetically before maybe an illness or disease manifests in the physical. I'm just gonna skim over this choreograph. Bring your full attention to the situation meticulously. Okay, so bring your full attention to the situation at hand and meticulously plan your every move. Make a map, set a course, and steer yourself in the direction of your desires. You are a creative alchemist of divine destiny, and the time is right to build precise, solid structures that will amplify your talents, capabilities, and opportunities in this world. Honestly assess where your attention is going and how your energy is flowing. Right? I feel like that has something to do with the confusion. Like listen to your body's wisdom. With endless patience and unconditional self-approval, step back far enough to see the whole picture. Is anything draining your vitality or distracting you from your values, objectives, or life path? If so, what is it? And how can you reduce its power in your life? I saw rest and recharge when I was shuffling. It says plan your days so that you get enough rest while you also devote substantial time and energy to your goals. So, again, I feel like that slow down is like really be still with yourself and really pay attention to the intuitive nudges and the intuitive hits that you get. So let's say you are around an individual or you talk to an individual, and after you have a conversation with that individual, like you feel drained, or like that's listening to your body's wisdom. That's you slowing down enough to understand, like, okay, I know I move about, but it's like being still enough and being in tune enough with yourself that you understand what you are attracting, or what's being manifested, and if it is what you truly want to align with. Right? With that choreograph, is basically saying like the things that come into your energetic field are those things that you need to let go of, or are those things that you need to hold on to? Especially with this like Eight of Pentacles energy, it's like mastering your flow, is like mastering what you invest your energy into, that's in alignment with the path that you want to take. It came right back out, y'all. Consult your body's wisdom and choreograph. Take the lead and flow with divine timing. I really feel like that is basically just re-clarifying, like, as you are working towards whatever it is that you're working towards, just do it in a way that you are paying attention to what comes up. I feel like this is how spirit is communicating with you. But you have to slow down enough to understand what it's saying. I feel like this is going to help with your healing. This is going to improve your vitality and your energy. With this healer card out here, it's like you paying attention and slowing down. You slowing down and paying attention to the things that come in and out of your life, and making conscious decisions about what to pour into and what to let go is going to heal you. We got inner child. sexuality. It's interesting that inner child and sexuality came out. Past life, rites of passage. I'm gonna take them to spirit, but where are you going with this? Communication again. So we gotta communicate with spirit and communication again. Hold on, y'all. Ooh. Okay, it's a powerful dynamic. Oh, so before I even start reading this, I feel like sexuality, I talked about how the people that you communicate with, thank you, Spirit, the people that you communicate with, like just being in communication with certain people is sexual energy exchange. So actually what I'm getting from that is being more conscious about the type of information you consume by the people that you talk to. Okay. This message of life force energy. It works closely with the fire element, assisting burning away any blockages that stop you truly living in creative flow and universal energy. It deeply assists the transformation of any related to sexuality and activates the this powerful card. It is time to open up to the powerful life force energy of the cosmos and to your own sexuality. The universe flows through you deeply at all times, and it's now time to heal any wounds with sexuality and come back into your power. Working with this energy consciously in your life, your sexual energy, your creative energy, open up this time. Yeah, so wow. So it says your sexual energy is your creative energy. Opening up to this dynamic essence can transform your world. The Divas emphasize that your sexuality is sacred and integral part of who you are. Work with them as you open and heal old perceptions, wounds, and even judgments you have made around sex. So again, sex, I'm not even thinking of sexual intercourse. I'm really thinking of like who you engage with when it comes to just simple conversations, like, because again, it's an energy exchange. When you are communicating with people, you both of you are investing in one another. You're investing the knowledge that you have, the wisdom that you have, right? So it's like as you open up old perceptions, old wounds, old judgments, it's like pay attention to the energies that you, again, it's like what allows you to feel more in your flow. It could possibly heal like inner child wounds. The inner child is giving me like maybe like childhood experiences that you may have created judgment around, or maybe again childhood trauma. Okay, what is this past life though? Maybe this past life had something to do with like old energy coming up, maybe like karmic energy coming up. I do believe that sometimes we carry energy from past lives, and in this life we have the opportunity to work through those karmic lessons, work through those karmic relationships with other individuals, maybe even the same energy, right, from a past life, but just being on a new face, or how can I say that? Not even like a new face. It's like the same energy, but maybe on like different individuals. As you possibly evolve and grow, you may interact. I talked about this in another reading about like alchemy. When you change, the energy that you are in connection with changes as well. So it's like the more you grow, those energies that you attract with the magnetism. Even with the take the lead card, it's like as you change, those energies have to respond to you in a different way. This crystal was buried with the dead to protect the soul in the afterlife. It says, this has arrived to share that you are currently undergoing healing connected to your past life experiences. Your current situation is reflecting thoughts, feelings, and memories that stem from a past life. Our soul has experienced several lives here on earth and can bring issues that have not yet been previously dealt with back into the current life. This is known as karma, and it will affect your current life until you clear and heal the pattern. Yeah, so again, it's like, dang, okay, sir. It says there are times when the depths of your experiences, emotions, and responses go beyond this lifetime, and you can feel as if you're living them all over again. If your current situation is one of soul connection, friendship, pain, fear, phobias, unexplained injury, or mixed and misunderstood emotions and feelings. Ooh, this confusion card at the bottom. I'm reading. Confusion may feel overwhelming, but remember that every maze has an exit. You might be struggling with difficult problems, but shifting your perspective could reveal the solution. Even with that sexuality card that came. It says this card also suggests that you may be bringing through past life gifts and wisdom. Okay. It says, make sure to honor and nurture this new knowledge because it will bring about massive healing, enriching your world by bringing welcome, positive change, and new inspiration. I think that's leading to that rites of passage. Like you being able to heal this, even with the I'm getting like past life and like childhood wounds, or maybe simply like heart healing, right? Because even if you've experienced certain things in your childhood, it kind of like, what it does is it sets a program in you. So maybe some of the things that you went through as a child was to prep you for the things that you call in karmically, right? In your more mature age, right? Where you have the ability to change your perspective or change your perception. That's really what it's giving y'all. We got a lot of communication here. Sacred union, and I swear to y'all, sacred union was literally just under that barrier maze. So maybe there's some blockages that you're working through. We got sacred union. Okay, y'all. Period. Synchronicity surprise. Okay. Okay, Sacred Union says two powerful forces are uniting, whether in a relationship or within yourself. This union brings energy and growth. Embrace this connection. It will lead to deeper understanding and transformation. Again, change. There may be some things coming up, some people coming up, some energy coming up within yourself as you are understanding yourself, as you are coming into union with yourself, right? With just having a better understanding of how you should move. It says synchronicity, surprise. Life's coincidences are often the universe's way of guiding you. Have you noticed unexpected synchronicities? These signs may be helping you find your path forward, right? So maybe if you do constantly come up against like certain blockages in life, for one, I think it's helping you come into more alignment with yourself, with the energies within yourself, so that you can make the proper changes that you need to in order for transformation. Just flow with divine timing. I feel like that's just like guidance overall. I don't think there's anything else from this deck. Go one more time. Nope, nothing else from this deck. And then we got freedom. I have literally been seeing freedom the last 72 hours, like non-stop, y'all. literally. I saw it on the back of somebody's car. I saw it on the back of somebody's jacket. And so maybe some of these things that you are, maybe some of the blockages that you come up against, you may be perceiving them as like failures in some kind of way. But it may be simply just be like redirection. That is so interesting. So even with this consult your body's wisdom and the choreograph with this sacred union, I really do feel like this sacred union has more so to do with within yourself. Like, there may be people that show up. I honestly feel like majority of what we experience is a reflection of what we go through on the inside. I didn't even finish without that completely. The reflection of the relationships that you have is what's internally happening within you. So even if you are in relationships, or there are relationships, again with this synchronicities of showing up, that may be blockages that feel like blockages, or energies that bring up, again, wounding, certain judgments. I believe that there is something that you have to take the lead in when it comes to navigating through those situations, for you to clear your karma. Clarify inner child. We have blind, searching for answers, watching you online, wanting to know. Blinded to truth, wanting to know. Inner child, blind. I might have to clarify that with a tarot card, y'all. Inner child. We got dating, seeing someone, one night stands. Hooking up, dating sites. This could be something online, okay? And just with how it's coming out, but it says dating sites, watching you online. This could definitely be something online. Give me past life. We got butterflies, feeling complete, can't stop smiling, happiness, devotion. Clarify rites of passage. So there could possibly be something online that is bringing a sense of like completion, maybe with these karmic cycles. With rites of passage, we got decision, wrong reasons, contemplating, stay or leave, uncertain. So I feel like, again, with like, although something may be giving you a sense of healing, right? I still think that the intent behind your decisions, there's something about the intent behind your decisions. It says wrong reasons, contemplating, stay or leave, uncertain. Consult your body's wisdom. Consult your body's wisdom. Get away. Go on vacation. Begin an adventure. Run away together. So I feel like that's just saying like rest. Really, I feel like that's saying like rest, but in a way that, so maybe even that's saying like pull back from things online. Maybe that's what that butterflies with the past life, it says devotion. Ugh. Oh, that fell on the floor. So we got spirit. It says protected aura, divine intervention, guardian angels, and shielding. I literally picked this up in a reverse though. So I'm going to put it in the upright, but I'm going to give like the message from what I'm getting from the reverse, especially following on this choreograph. Maybe consuming too much, like I was saying, like sexual energy exchange. Maybe consuming too much is interfering with your aura. Is interfering with the plans that you have. It's interfering with the alignment. Clarify, take the lead. Clarify, take the lead. Take the lead in what? Signs, meanings, repeated numbers, synchronicities. So again, with that synchronicities, life's coincidences are often the universe's way of guiding you. Have you noticed unexpected synchronicities? These signs may be helping you find your path forward. Again, the choreograph with the divine intervention in reverse, with the protection, with the protected aura in reverse. So what synchronicities are you experiencing when it comes to even with this dating? Let me see something, y'all. I mean, I know y'all know what dating is. but I feel like it's something deeper with that date. Liaison. What the heck is liaison? So I feel like this dating, whatever it is that's happen online, it's like, again, the investment is what you may be consuming. Maybe it's the time, how much time you are online. Maybe you need to do a detox. It says a connection or link facilitating communication and cooperation between groups or a person who serves this function. Communication. So, I don't know, it's some type of communication online. Feeling complete, can't stop smiling, happiness, devotion. Flow with divine timing. Faith, wishing, praying, hoping. Thank you, Spirit. Intervention. Others involved. So there's something that you are in connection with online that I really feel like whatever answers that you've been getting, you got them. Okay? I feel like this whatever, I don't know how I'm supposed to word this, but it's like whatever you've been looking for when it comes to karmic resolution, you have received. And now it's time for you to step away with this go on vacation, begin an adventure. I feel like it's time for you to step away, because this is divine intervention when it comes to protecting your aura. There may be some things that are about to shift with possibly things happening online. That you need to, it's time for you to pull away. It's time for you to shift. It's time for you to transform, to deepen the understanding of what it is that you've gotten the answers to. Take the lead with this synchronicities. Deja vu. Literally, there's history. Happened in the past, repeated patterns. Past life. Past life. So there's something. That's interesting. Okay. Clarify sacred union. Clarify sacred union. Independent attachment. Oh, freedom from attachment available to date. So again, this sacred union, this is something that's happening within. This is something that's happening within yourself. And so this is what you need to devote your time to. This is what you need to devote your energy to. This is where you need to be making sure that you are investing in when it comes to the relationship between your masculine and feminine energy. Again, when it comes to propelling things forward and what it is that you are trying to establish. You've already got the answers. Let things play out the way that they play out, right? The synchronicities. Let things play out the way that they are going to play out. Synchronicity surprise. Clarify synchronicity surprise. Roller coaster ride, ups and downs, good and bad, rush of feelings. Ghost, leaving behind, disappearing code, no contact. I think you're supposed to take this time out to work on yourself. I think this is a time for you to communicate with the spirit, okay? So that dating, I feel like I know what it is that I want to say, y'all. I know exactly what Spirit is saying. Okay? I know exactly what Spirit is saying. Even when it comes to like the readings that you hear online, I feel like, first of all, it actually says to bind. So I truly feel like this is like a warning. From Spirit saying like, listen, if you are trying to move, if you are trying to change your environment, I need you to change what it is that you consume. If you do not make the decision, right? If you do not make the decision to level up, if you do not make the decision to leave, it's out of my hands. I really feel like that. Clarify blind. Like, I really feel like this is like Spirit communicating, like, I'm trying to set you free from something. I'm trying to set, even with this roller coaster ride, ups and downs, the Five of Pentacles, it's like, I'm trying to set you free from worry. I'm trying to set you free from stress. I'm trying to set you free from insecurity. Maybe that's something that you dealt with when it comes to your inner child. We got Four of Wands. Give it a rest. Meditate. The personal battle ends. Truce or breaking fighting. Anxious feeling diminished. Okay? Period. I'm going to put that right there with the inner child. Okay? Going from the Five of Pentacles to the Four of Wands. Giving it a break. Okay? That's not what I wanted to. I wanted to look at this inner child. What's this card? Rose cards, okay. It says, it's very gentle and soft, inviting us to open fully to receive love. It's healing. It's to receive its healing medicine of love. Its nurturing energy allows us to feel safe enough to surrender our vulnerable nature. In this sacred place, we connect deeply to the essence of the inner child. Rose quartz encourage you to deeply heal any old wounds connected to the inner child issues. It invites the essence of the inner child to surface for healing and transformation to occur. Okay, so I did say that this energy was about self-love. Okay, when everything first started coming out, even during a pre-show, I said this was something about self-love. So I feel like this removing yourself from whatever it is that you do online, whether that's dating sites, whether you are on Facebook and you are constantly in communication with a group of people, even when it comes to the timeline that you follow, the people on your timeline, the things that you absorb that people say on your timeline, on social media, things like that. I feel like Spirit is saying, like, it's time. This will be an act of self-love for you to walk away. Okay? This is a time for you to devote, to change the karmic patterns, right? Change what happened in the past and devote to your happiness. Devote yourself to feeling complete without the influence of social media. That song, loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. So I feel like this is a time for you to like really see how, take the time out to really see how beautiful you are when it comes to surrendering and putting yourself in the energy of completing what needs to get done in your life. Completing what needs to get done and taking the steps, making a plan, checking those to do things off when it comes to the things that it is that you want to manifest. Again, like I said, that was a song from Spirit saying, take this time to pull back so you can love on yourself enough to make your dreams come true. Look, it says, the inner child is a reflection of the childlike feelings and emotions that we have within that have been misunderstood and wounded. Freedom from attachment, freedom from those negative attachments, freedom from those wounded feelings, those wounded perceptions. It says, due to stress and the intensity of life itself, we seem to hide these more vulnerable emotions and aspects of ourselves away so we don't get hurt. The devils encourage you to reconnect to the magic and innocence of the child within and open to this aspect of yourself in your daily life. Your inner child is calling you to come out and play. When were you last spontaneous? Or did you feel the magic of life through a child's eyes? Did the things you did as a child that made you feel happy? Did the things you did as a child that made you feel, did the things you did make you feel happy? Like ride your bike or build a sandcastle? I'm sorry, that kind of jumbled me up. This card may also be gently guiding you to be the understanding. This card may also be gently guiding you to the understanding that what you are experiencing and feeling stems from your inner child. Old patterns, reaction wounds, and behaviors may be playing out in your life, and you could be feeling unsafe emotionally. There may also be mother-father issues that are affecting you in your relationship. It is time to embrace your wounded child within and allow him or her. So even this sacred union from within, I think this is, again, your inner child. These may be the two powerful forces uniting who you are now in the present moment and your inner child. Clarify sexuality. You are drowning in details. Your view of the big picture is obscured by something. Lack of clarity and direction. Develop a strategy and stick to it. So again, I think it's something that you are consuming online. Again, with this searching for answers. Like whatever you are consuming online is confusing you. Plan carefully and execute the plan. Again, this choreograph energy. That is the Eight of Swords in reverse, though. So I feel like with the Eight of Swords in reverse, that's literally saying like whatever you invest in online may put you in a limited mind space, maybe from different opinions about certain things. You know, everybody online got their degree and they know everything. And some of that information can be conflicting and it could put you in confliction, right, within yourself. Let me clarify past life. Ooh, and butterflies. This is interesting. We got the devil energy right here. I feel okay. So, judge people by their values, not their outside appearance. So what I'm getting with that is simply off some of the stuff that you're consuming, right? Some of the information that you are receiving online. Be mindful of how people say what they say. Clarify this again. Temperance. So we got the devil and we got like earth angel energy here. One who works well with others. It says compromise to secure cooperation. Wow. So you know what that's giving me is, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I just want to be completely honest with y'all. It's just hitting too hard. Because I see, when I be watching readings and stuff, I see the flop in energy. I see the flop in energy. I see, even though, like, how can I say this? I see the flop in energy though. Like, of course, there are readers who can pick up on the energy shift, right? Because, you know, I feel like sometimes some energies can come and invade spaces or invade readings. And you do have some readers who can pick up on when another energy is trying to shift, right? The energy. And so I feel like with this Temperance card with the devil, I really feel like that's like, this is saying like some individuals, some individuals how do I want to say that? I feel like some individuals are just consumed by the storyline, right? They aren't really putting the messages out there for true clarity. I feel like this is why Spirit is telling you, like, pull back. So, because these roller coasters, these synchronicity, surprise, it's like 1 minute the energy is in your favor, 1 minute it's not. And it's like, that's the confusion. That may be the maze, but it's like, if you are completely relying on wise counsel, right, it could put you in a flux. Okay. And even when it shifts, right, some people can be putting you in the energy of going against another if you are not sovereign over your own energy. Some people will have you thinking that there are certain energies against you. Look, Annette just came. Listen, y'all, Annette just flew over these cards. Some people will put you in an energy trying to create an enemy out of you to other people, possibly based off of wounds or traumatic experiences. These entities know how to attach to that aura. Because you are, again, the energy exchange, the sexual energy exchange is like, you are not protecting yourself, possibly through what it is that you are allowing yourself to consume when it comes to these readings. And you may even be like happy over some of the things that you hear. You may even get a sense of I don't know what word I want to use. Completion came to my mind, and I don't know if that's really giving like wholeness or integration. But it's like something about the information that you get. I feel like it doesn't give you a solid ground when it comes to making decisions. When it comes to making decisions, even about how you level up. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. How you come into union with yourself. So for example, right? Let's say you're dealing with a certain situation and you got readers that's gung-ho about you, woo-dee-woo-dee-woo-dee-woo. And then you come into contact with somebody in real life, right? And you are trying to pick up the energy of that other individual through the reader. And the reader does not know what's influencing them, what spirit is influencing them when they read the energy, right? And let's say you got a karmic ex, right? And they hyping this karmic ex up and woody whoop and woody whoop. And so you are thinking and making decisions, like, even though your intuition may be telling you something like, no, don't, ooh, but the reader is like, no, this person is this and this person is that. It's like it's like allowing an illusion over yourself when it comes to the decisions that you make. Look, literally this card says rely on your own instincts and research. Do not trust financial advisors. Don't trust the currency readers. Don't trust the energy readers. That's funny. That is funny. I'm not saying this is everybody, okay? Like, get your trusted reader. I wouldn't even say get your trusted reader, y'all. Vacation, okay? Vacation. You got the Knight of Swords. Discipline yourself. Disconnect. I feel like as you pull your energy away, it's going to be harder for your energy to be picked up on, okay? Even with this planner, it's like, pull your energy away. It says conceal your emotions. Pull your energy away and plan. I feel like that's what's going to help protect your aura. Especially with spirit falling on top of choreograph. Protect the aura, divine intervention, shielding. Come on now. Okay, we got choreograph. We got the moon. Clarifying choreograph. Your personal faith and ethics will be tested. So we got secret enemies and deception here. It says fear and anxiety haunt your thoughts. I even feel like this is, again, maybe simply like what you may be taking in could be reprogramming you as you are going through the healing phase, right? Being mindful about what you consume in these times may program you into more fear, may program you into more instability with this adrenaline. Even the adrenaline with the can't stop smiling and the happiness. Wow. Okay. Take the lead. Ooh. My bad, Empress. My bad, girl. We got the Queen of Pentacles. We go from the Nine of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Period. Stable. Bitch. It takes you to this stable energy. You evolve when you start to rely on your own instincts and things of that nature. Okay, we got faith, flow with divine timing, and wishing, praying, hope. Clarify faith. Y'all, this kind of long. Okay. We got 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands. So I feel like that's stability. A period of freedom and new choices. Freedom. So this is what you're looking for. Even when I looked up that word dating, one of the words, it had the binding. Y'all, honestly, it says ideas are plentiful. So I feel like you'll have more control over your thoughts, more control over your downloads, more control over, there will be more space for the divine to flow things into your mind, even giving you a clear and pure perception when it comes to clarity. Okay? You feel really alive and excited about the future. Clarify sacred union. Single sacred union. Period. I definitely could be talking to some singles here. Okay? I could be talking to some singles here. We got strength. So this says, have patience with other weaknesses and do not allow them to become your problem. Look for support from a strong woman. So again, this is really just giving like being able to stand your ground, being able to, that sovereignty, that power, based off the relationship that you are building with yourself, based off the love that you are giving to yourself. It says, do not get angry, have patience with other weaknesses. So even to have patience with other weaknesses, it's like, don't blame the reader, okay? If you have been experiencing this with some readers, do not blame the reader, okay? Pray for their strength. Pray for their strength. Okay, we got the World card. I literally feel like, and I was going to clarify this deja vu, I really feel like this is like putting an end to karmic patterns. Like, y'all, when I tell y'all, if you addicted to readings, if it has been your crutch, I understand, okay? So, we got the Knight of Cups. Makes decisions with his heart, okay? So, even with this make decisions with his heart, and the synchronicity surprise with it being roller coaster, ups and downs, good and bad rush of feelings. Even with that decisions card, clarifying the rite of passage, I feel like there's like some stability in this time when it comes to your heart's desires. So what it is that you really want to see moving forward, like what truly holds value in your heart moving forward. Anything else, Spirit? Page of Wands. And this is like, this Page of Wands, it says, has strong convictions, encourages and inspires others to be their best. I literally feel like that's like saying, like, even though some readers may be off when it comes to reading the energies. It's like no shame, no guilt. We got the Six of Swords. I feel like this is like no shame or guilt in what you put out or project. So really what I'm getting with this Six of Swords is, again, I've said this before, that some readers plant seeds of like fear and doubt when it comes to how they read. Again, this is no shade to any readers or anything like that. I really do feel like it depends on what you read on and how you read. But what I'm saying is, like, first of all, what I'm getting from this is some of the energy that's projected, because I don't think we realize what magic really is. Some of that energy that be projected sometimes will come back on you. And I only feel like the energy that you project onto others will come back on you is so that you can learn the lesson of what it is that you spoke out. And this will allow you to get into alignment. Just the way that you may plant fear and doubt in others when they are coming to you for upliftment, when they are coming to you for answers, their inner child, like, I feel like you have to understand in the way that you read why people are coming. Like, you very much have karmic individuals, right, who will be all up in the comments saying, this ain't what I came for, this woody woody whoop. And then you got the reader saying, well, this is the energy that I'm picking up on, woody woody whoop. And if it ain't yours, if you don't resonate with it, then get off. This ain't meant for you, woody woody whoop. For one, I feel like whatever, so much so, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I can get into the readings where I can say, this is a single woman, okay? This is a woman in her Nine of Pentacles energy, and she literally is on the verge of making certain decisions, maybe with the wrong intentions, right? Maybe with some instability in why she's staying or leaving, but she'll eventually make decisions based off of what she's learning intuitively, what she's planning for herself, right? Even through the unknown, she will eventually get to this more abundant energy. And that abundance can literally be with the synchronicities at the bottom. That abundance don't always have to be money. That abundance can literally just bring her more of the instability that she's making decisions out of. But she'll have that pentacle, right? She'll have that 10th pentacle from that Nine of Pentacles energy. And she will, and I'm just saying. But I literally can read that energy, you know, like that. That was just giving an example, okay? What was I saying? Oh, right. Basically, that energy that they put out can very well come back to them. And even in just a state of like, sometimes you, so let's say people doing readings with the intent just to get the message out so that their money can flow, right? That will literally be the energy that they are creating for themselves. They have to keep up with the algorithm. They have to keep up with the messages, good or bad, in order to, again, it's adrenaline, in order to get that adrenaline rush from that paycheck that comes. This is what's guiding their intentions. This is them moving from their heart space. This is what's important to them. It may be draining with this Six of Swords energy. It may be draining, and they may be doing it with the intentions of encouraging others and inspiring others to be their best. Very well could be. Anything else? The Magician. Again, that's to take charge and take action. I don't really want to make this about like other readers or anything. Honestly, Spirit told me this ain't even a place where I'm supposed to be at. Truthfully. Spirit told me I need you somewhere else. So, with the Magician, I feel like this is Spirit saying that you have the ability, you have the capacity, you have the strength, you have the overall capability to manifest what it is that you desire. The Chariot. Victory over illnesses, enemies, and financial issues. Willpower and discipline. Three of Swords. With this Three of Swords, I feel like this is like the separation between possibly something you truly enjoy doing. I don't know why I had been getting like just like this energy when it comes to like, and I'm really not even a person that's like, oh, that's witchcraft and oh, woody woody woo. It is, but everything everything is an act of magic, okay? Literally everything is an act of magic. So I feel like it's more so just about, again, what are you pouring your energy into? I even feel like with this Three of Swords and the Page of Cups, when this separation happens, I don't know. I feel like something is going to happen with the energy. I don't know if this is like, this could possibly be like infliction you feel when it comes to doing a social media detox, like the reset that you possibly have to go through. This possibly could be saying like take a fast from social media. This fast from social media, just with the Page of Cups, like it doesn't have to be like for the rest of your life. It simply could be for the time being, for you to get your energy in alignment with what it is that you're planning. This is literally taking this situation off like reading and stuff. Again, is more so saying just give things a break, rest. Give it a rest. Give it a break. Okay. Collective. Unbind yourself. Loose yourself. Loose yourself. Okay? From certain groups. Certain social medias. Certain entities. Okay? All right, let me get, let me just get one message from Goddess African Rising, and then I'm done. This is pretty long. This is pretty long. Ooh. I really don't even be feeling like posting, to be completely honest. Like, sometimes I just be on these, like, you know. But you know. We got Live Out Loud. Wow, Live Out Loud. Alchemy. Live Out Loud. So I feel like that's confirmation of me to post this video. Maybe somebody needs to hear it. So they could alchemize their energy, so they could alchemize what it is that they're experiencing. Maybe they need some clarity when it comes to, I'm not saying if you, so maybe this is for like readers or something like that. Don't nobody watch my video, so I mean, few people watch it, but you know what I'm saying. But what I'm getting is, maybe you simply just need to not watch other people's readings. I know I'm in that energy for myself where, like, and again, I'm practicing. I ain't all the way there with not watching readings, okay? I'm working on that myself. So I completely understand the addiction with that devil card that was out here. I completely understand the addiction, honey. Okay? But I believe Spirit is saying, loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. And I feel like, yes, it is very easy to get online and just start watching the video. To get some confirmation from what's being said online. But is it real confirmation? Is it real answers? If you addicted to it and you steady looking for answers, does it truly give you clarity? Does it truly give you clarity? And so, what are you feeding into? Really? What are you really feeding into when it comes to the obsessive behavior and watching videos and watching tarot readings all the time? Is it really giving what it's supposed to be given, or no? If you're addicted to it and you be all up in the comments saying this don't resonate, so why are you here? I'm just saying. No shade. But seriously, this is me saying, like, get in tune with yourself. Point blank, period. communicate with spirit, communicate with your spirit guides. They communicate with their spirit guides. Who knows what spirit is guiding them to throw you off? So I was watching the video, and he was saying that sometimes people, when they don't know their mission, they come into agreement with anything. Who knows if certain readers have not come into agreement with that devil energy, right? To get you to compromise on what it is that you're supposed to do, Angel. Who knows if they came, moving, because you're empty. Who knows if that energy came to fulfill something. And spirit is saying, I need you to step away, because there's a mission, there's a purpose, there's something else I need you to be focusing on, there's something else I need you to be exchanging energy with, there's something else I need you to be pouring into, something else I need to be pouring into you, right? So that you can remember your calling, so that you can remember your mission. All right, 11:11. Oh wait, okay. 11:11. All right, I love y'all. Bye.